everyone, and welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival. I'm your host, Carol Kahn. We are coming to you live from Yavapai College, the Sedona campus, and would like to thank our sponsor, Northern Arizona Healthcare. And joining me now are two filmmakers, Kaitlyn and Taylor. Thank you so much for being with us. And your film is?
Of Our Trespasses.
Of Our Trespasses. Awesome. And right before we started, we were just talking, this is your first time in Sedona.
Yes, it is. It's very, very beautiful. We actually went on a hike yesterday.
Really
nice. Yeah.
Which one did you go on?
It was the
Devil's Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where everybody goes first,
Yeah.
right?
It's very cool. Yeah.
Did you get scared going across, or was it?
I did a little bit. Taylor, we had like a little photo op, but it was a little scary. I feel like it was almost more scary because it was a little icy there going on the way out there than it was just standing there. But it's just majestic looking out at the vast wilderness.
It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Do you have another hike planned, or?
Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah.
We'll talk after this.
Okay, all right.
Otherwise, we'll use up all our time, and we
sure.
can't. We won't be able to talk about your film. So, tell us a little bit about your film.
Yeah, so Of Our Trespasses centers around a young woman named Christina who is very religious. She grew up in this religious school with her best friend Sam, who isn't as religious. He's more questioning religion as a whole, and she's just trying to figure out kind of like what she believes when she finds out a secret that Sam's been hiding, and so it just causes her to question her faith and kind of everything that she's grown up to believe. So.
And where did the thought of doing a movie like this, a film like this, where did it come from?
So I actually grew up in a private evangelical school in Oklahoma, where I'm from, and it's kind of based on my experience there and sort of my relationship I had with my best friend and some of the stuff that he went through and what I went through as well, and just kind of growing up in that environment and trying to figure out the difference between religion and faith and how more personal faith can be versus religion and growing up in the church. Mm-hmm. So it's like a very personal story to me.
Okay. And then your role in the film, what was?
I was the producer of the film.
Okay.
So Taylor and I met. This is her senior thesis project. So we met at Florida State University, and I was happy to be a part of the project. I feel like there's a lot of good that can come from the story. It's a very powerful story, and it meant a lot to me that it was a personal story to Taylor. So I was happy to be a part of it.
Oh, awesome! And we do have a trailer of the film, so let's take a look at that right now.
Okay.
It's the school, man. Someone's always telling you who to be. There's never any choice.
Of course there's a choice.
Not to them.
I didn't think you were friends.
I mean, we're not.
Let us pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Would God want all this?
Where was the film shot?
It was shot in Tallahassee, Florida. So, I mean, we've actually kind of talked about this. So, I'm wanting it to take place in Oklahoma, but it kind of did have a Florida feel to it a little bit. But yeah,
Good mix of like South Midwest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of looked like Oklahoma. Not that much. It's a church, but
good locations. Caitlyn got all the good locations.
Yeah, I try my best. I don't know.
Was in looking at a film like this, and this is part of your life, how does it make you feel like looking at it again?
It's really strange, and it's something that I've kind of tried to come to terms with in like most of my writing, because most of my writing is very personal to me. So it is a little hard, especially on set, like directing. Like there's a specific scene in this film where there's a really long chapel scene towards the end of the movie, and it kind of like put me back. It felt like I was back in that place, and it was. I mean, I think it's good, like for the artist to kind of live that experience. But yeah, no, I mean, I enjoy it, but it is a little difficult at times. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask if it's a healing experience or not, or how is that?
It definitely was a healing experience, and I think since the film has come out, a few people that I went to high school with have reached out to me, like telling me their stories and some of the hurt that they've had from the church. And I mean, some of the good things that happened at the school, but also some of the bad things. And I think they really resonated with the film, which I was afraid like people wouldn't really take to the film, just because it is, not showing this school in the best light. But people have really had a good reaction to it, which I really appreciate, and it's special to me. But yeah.
Yeah, and Kaitlyn, how has it changed your experience, or if any?
Just like the film in general?
Yeah.
I mean, from like a production standpoint, it was difficult to make the film during still kind of the heat of the pandemic. So because there were a lot of locations in the film to try and get those and make sure that they were what Taylor had in mind and make sure they were as close to her vision as we could given the circumstances, that was something that I'm proud of us as a team, also with our DP Chase Davis and our production designer Summer Shantz. All four of us kind of worked together as a team to make this film happen. But then from like a more just kind of like creative, bigger picture, emotional connection to the film, I am not a very religious person. Growing up, we were like interfaith family marriage, but I like, it was an important connection to me because of how personal the story was to Taylor. It was helpful, like, I felt like a strong personal connection to the power of the story and seeing the characters kind of find their identity throughout the story, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And now, what do you do professionally?
So I currently work in the set decoration office of this new Netflix heist show called Jigsaw, which I'm very happy about. It's an exciting first opportunity living in New York now. Yeah.
Awesome. And Taylor, you're in LA?
I am in LA. I actually just got off. Right now, I work in production, so I moved back to Oklahoma after college to work on. They're shooting the next Martin Scorsese movie right by my hometown, so I decided to move back to Oklahoma to work on that for a bit. So I just got off that, and now I'm in LA. But
how exciting! You go from college to Martin Scorsese.
It was like crazy chance, but I'm really like thankful for the opportunity, and yeah, it's definitely opened a lot of doors. So
that didn't happen to me when I graduated college. I was going to some TV station.
It was very like, I'm very thankful for the opportunity, and it was definitely luck. So yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, where is your film? Is it being screened here in Sedona?
Yes, it is. It was screened on Thursday afternoon, but it is going to be screening tonight, Saturday, February 26th.
Don't look at me.
Sorry.
I'll say yes.
At 7 p.m. at the Harkins Theater in Sedona. Yes.
Awesome. And then how can people find out more about your film?
I don't have currently a social media for the film, but I am on social media, Taylor the Writer, on Twitter and on Instagram. But yeah.
Oh, I love that, Taylor the Writer. That's pretty cool.
She's always writing, big brain.
Now I'll always remember how to find you.
Do you have? I don't know.
I'm Kaitlyn J. Corwin on Instagram. Yeah.
Not the writer, not the set designer,
just myself.
Not the producer.
I've been working hard long enough to be myself, and that's, all the creative stuff will come later. Right now I'm just myself, but I don't know.
Well, I just think good things are going to happen for both of you, so I'm really excited to meet you, and I look forward to hearing about your film.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much, Carol. We appreciate
And don't forget that you can find us live on Facebook and at follow us on hashtag Sedona Film Fest 2022. We'll be back with more filmmaker interviews after this.